Welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the extraordinary aspects of ordinary American life and delve into the stories that shape our nation. I'm your host, Charles, and today we're going to take a journey into the heart of a controversy that's been unfolding in Minneapolis. As we travel through the streets of this vibrant city, we find ourselves at the intersection of justice, power, and accountability. A few weeks ago, a tragic event occurred when an immigration and customs enforcement agent shot and killed Renee Nicole Good, a woman who was caught up in a protest. The incident has sparked widespread outrage and raised questions about the use of force by law enforcement. As we navigate this complex issue, we're joined by a cast of characters that includes U.S. Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, who recently appeared on Fox News Sunday to discuss the matter. In a remarkable statement, Blanche said that the FBI doesn't plan to investigate the ICE agent involved in the shooting, citing the fact that millions of Americans have already reviewed the incident through video footage recorded on phones. But as we travel deeper into this story, we find that there's more to it than meets the eye. The New York Times and other investigative outlets have analyzed the footage and raised doubts about the official narrative that the agent was acting in self-defense. Meanwhile, the Department of Justice has been investigating Good's wife, Becca, as well as Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey, prompting accusations of intimidation and authoritarian tactics. As we explore this tangled web of power and politics, we're reminded that the pursuit of justice is often a journey through uncharted territory. We'll continue to follow this story and examine its implications for our society, but for now, let's take a pause and reflect on the complexities of human nature and the importance of accountability. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we continue our journey through the stories that shape our world, we find ourselves in northern China, where a devastating factory explosion has left a trail of destruction and loss. The blast, which occurred at the Baogang United Steel plant in Inner Mongolia, has claimed the lives of 2 people and injured 84 others, with 5 still missing. As I imagine the scene, I'm reminded of the industrial landscapes that dot the Chinese countryside, where factories and plants hum with activity, providing livelihoods for thousands of workers. But on this day, the usual rhythms of production were shattered by a massive explosion that sent shockwaves through the area, causing noticeable tremors and littering the ground with debris. The footage of the blast is a sobering reminder of the risks and dangers that come with industrial work. The collapsed ceilings, pipes, and rubble-strewn streets paint a picture of chaos and devastation. And as we learn more about the incident, we're struck by the sheer scale of the disaster. 5 people are in serious condition, and authorities are still investigating the cause of the explosion. As we reflect on this story, we're also reminded of China's complex history with industrial accidents. From factory explosions to mine collapses, the country has faced numerous challenges in ensuring worker safety and preventing such tragedies. The 2015 Tianjin explosions, which killed 73 people, are still etched in our collective memory, a stark reminder of the importance of prioritizing safety and responsible practices. In this moment, our thoughts are with the families and loved ones of those affected by the blast. We hope for the swift recovery of the injured and for the missing to be found soon. As we navigate the complexities of global industry and commerce, we're reminded of the human faces behind the headlines and the importance of empathy and understanding. As we pause to consider this story, we're also invited to appreciate the resilience and strength of the people who work in these industries, often in challenging conditions. Their stories, though sometimes marked by tragedy, are also testaments to the power of human endeavor and the pursuit of a better life. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we wrap up today's journey, I'd like to take you to the City of Light, Paris, where a daring heist has left the famous Louvre Museum shaken. Imagine walking through the grand halls of the Louvre, surrounded by some of the world's most priceless treasures, when suddenly, thieves strike, making off with precious jewels and leaving behind a trail of clues. As we delve into this intriguing story, picture the scene. It's an early Sunday morning, and the museum is slowly coming to life. The robbers, dressed as workmen in high-visibility jackets, arrive on the scene, having already stolen a mover's truck with an extendable ladder. They expertly use the ladder to reach the first-floor gallery housing the French crown jewels, breaking a window and using angle grinders to cut through glass cases. The investigation that followed has been meticulous, with DNA samples playing a crucial role in identifying the suspects. The first suspect, a motorbike stuntman, was tracked down after his DNA was found on broken glass and objects abandoned at the scene. Further investigations led to the arrest of 3 more individuals, all of whom had carefully planned and executed the heist. What's striking about this story is the level of preparation that went into the robbery. The thieves had disabled video surveillance nearby, stored their equipment in storage units, and even dressed as workmen to blend in. They completed the entire burglary in just 8 minutes, fleeing on high-powered motor scooters and leaving behind a diamond and emerald crown in their hurry. As we reflect on this remarkable tale, it's clear that the Louvre's poor security made the robbers' getaway easier. A culture ministry probe found that only 1 of 2 security cameras was working near the site where the intruders broke in, and agents in the security control room didn't have enough screens to follow the images in real time. The question on everyone's mind now is, what happened to the missing jewelry? Top Paris prosecutor Laura Becco says it's still unclear if a third party ordered the heist or where the jewels might be. The investigation continues, with investigators relying on contacts abroad to signal if something suspicious shows up. As we close this chapter of Charles' travels, I'm reminded that even in the most unexpected places, stories of intrigue and adventure can unfold. Whether you're exploring the grand museums of Paris or wandering through the charming streets of a small town, there's always more to discover, more to explore. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.